In today's video, we're going to create a ultimate planner bundle that will include a yearly planner, a monthly planner that's going to go in with the yearly planner that's going to have January through December, a weekly planner that's going to include all 52 weeks. We're going to do week 1 through 4 for all 12 months, a daily planner for the undated calendar, and also we're going to do a hourly planner. We're going to try to do this in less than an hour. I'm going to show you how you can create a planner that you can sell online on places like Etsy or your own website and create an income for less than 1 hour worth of work. Okay, so when you first get to Canva, you're going to most likely see this home screen like this. So we're creating a planner, and sometimes you may see planner show up right off up in here, but this time we don't. So what we're going to do is just do a search for planner, and this will pull up templates for planners. Now, if you're using it for your own personal use, it'll pull up plenty of planners right here that you can kind of piece together for your own personal use. But if you wanted to use these planners to sell, you would have to like change the text, change the color. Like you wouldn't be able to sell these planners like this, like they are like right here. These are not for resale. But what I'm going to show you is how to create your own planner that you can sell or use for your personal use. Now, the remainder of this video probably won't include much talking from me. It's mostly going to include me just showing you how to put the planner together that we've already discussed in the previous part of this video. We're going to start with the undated monthly and yearly planner. So we're not going to use any of the templates that they already have. We're going to start from scratch. So what we're going to do is I always like to start with something like this, just in case you use a background, it won't drown out what you're writing. But also first, what I want to show you is I like to start to put my margins on. So what you're going to do to put your margins on to make sure that when you're printing, or if your customer is printing, that you don't have designs that's going outside of the print area. I use a margin. So you're going to do that by going to file and come right here and show margins. So that's how we do that. So I always like to just add something like this. And this doesn't say that this is the color that I'm going to use, but it's going to say that if I add a background to this, or if someone edit this template and they add a background to it, then the text will still show. If the background won't overdo the text. So that's how we're going to do that. Or if you don't want to do it like that, you can just do your boxes like this. So we're going to do a yearly planner. We're going to work on the undated yearly planner. So we can put the month right here. Make it bigger so you can see it. And for the sake of this video and time, I'm not going to include every month. I'm just going to put month right here. And if you get this template, or if you want to edit your own create your own template, you can, put the months in for your customer or for yourself. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to put month. This video won't actually include all of the pages that will go in the bundle. This video will basically just include how you would create it. And what you would do at that point is you would take the pages and you would duplicate the pages as many times as you would need them for printing, or as you would need them, and or giving it to your customer. Your customer could print it as needed or edit it as needed. So each page won't look the same for the entire year. They can come back to the same template and edit each template for each month, or each template for each week or day as they need it or want, or vice versa, as you need it or want. So we would do the month right there. Let's say you wanted to do goals, and I'm gonna change this. I don't like that color even for doing this video. So I'm going to change it to a color that's more pleasing to me. That looks better. Even starting off with a blank template, that looks better. So we're going to do this, and we can, since it's going to be for a month, we can do like a monthly goal right here. And I'm gonna put some smaller boxes in this box so that they can have some separated writing room. Or if you wanted to make this digital, you can do that also. I'll do another video showing how to make this digital. So we're going to put one. I just put the text one. I don't want this box to move, so I'm going to lock this box, which is just this box. So as I'm doing this, because I'm just going to copy and paste this, and I'm going to show you something else. Instead of trying to get those right, I'm going to use this to just position it. That didn't go well, but let's see. Let me go back. I'm going to group this so when I position it again, it will. And I want this box right here to go here. So I think I can get one more box in there. That worked. Then I'm going to I'm going to group all of those and bring them over. And this may not look like much right now, but you can work with it and make it, kind of how you want it to be. This is going to be kind of like the simplest form of an ultimate planner that will sell. Give them 4 spots to do that. And I'm going to do another box like this. No, I'm not going to use that box. We have plenty of space right here, so we can use that space. For important dates. And once again, I want to lock this box so that as I'm doing them, this box don't move with me. I don't need that box to move. So we're going to duplicate it. We're going to give about, let's see, can we get about 10 boxes in here maybe? But I want to leave enough space I may want to make these boxes bigger, but we'll see. Let's see how it look. Some of my boxes didn't get in. Let's try to grab them all. Okay, I want to group these boxes so that I can bring them over and down. So that's two spots. So let's use over here. And over here I'm just gonna add some more boxes over here, and we can just kind of leave them open for the sake of this video. But when, like, if you were to do this even for yourself, like, you would plan and kind of already know what you need on this on your planner, that would get you through the month. So that would be the things that you would add on this right here on your planner, for either for personal use or for business use. But for this, I'm just going to do another box right here, and we're just going to name it notes. And to give them some writing space, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to layer something else in there, make it look a little better. I'm going to lock this, and I want to lock this. And, like, let's say you do want to sell something like this, or even use it for your personal use. In order to edit it, you would have to unlock these boxes. To do certain edits, you would have to unlock it. Like, if you want it, that didn't turn out right. So that says that is not enough space in there to do it like this. So I'm going to remove one, and I'm going to try again. And I may not have locked everything I needed to lock. Okay, here you go. All right. So that would be, we can use this as a yearly planner, as the undated, yearly planner portion of it. And we're going to also do a part that have a calendar, an undated calendar. But this part right here, they could, like, you could do copies of this, change the color of it, make 12 copies of it for each year. Where it says month right here, put the extra year, change this from notes to whatever, would be more beneficial, change all of this stuff up. So this would be the monthly yearly planner of the video. Okay, I want to do the undated monthly calendar portion of it, where it's going to include 4 rows of 7 boxes. We're not going to put any dates on them, nor are we going to put the months. Not now, for selling purposes, the month could or couldn't go on the box. It could go either way, but for the sake of this video, we're not going to put the months on each page. We're just going to put it where we can see, where we can get a general idea of how to make an undated calendar. So we're going to just do boxes, and I also have this right here. So once again, just in case, like, you want to add a background to it, the boxes won't get drowned out. And instead of me doing one big box like this, I want to make them smaller boxes, just in case. You know, I'm going to start over with a fresh box. Instead of doing one big box, I'm going to do smaller boxes, just in case, this can be made, this so that this can be used digital or printed out. So we're going to once again start an area up here where the mud can go. I'm going to put the mud on this side on this one. Change it to this color. I'm going to lock this so it don't move around. And the text don't have to stay the same either. I'm just using a general text right now. It don't have to stay the same. So what we can do to create the boxes for the months is we're going to this is probably going to take more than one try for me. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to make these boxes small enough where 7 can go across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want my 7th box to be right here. And we're going to position them. And that worked. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to group these. And now I'm going to add 4 more areas for it. And that's going to give us the month. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do 5. And I may not do 5. I may, because I'm going to do something at the bottom also. That didn't work. Ungroup them. And group this whole thing. I'll make it bigger so you can see what I'm doing better. So this is where we would add like Monday through Sunday or Sunday through Saturday. So we're going to do, I don't want this to move, so I'm going to lock this also. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And to line them up a little bit better, I'm just going to put them all in this corner. I'm just going to put these all in like the top left corner of the tan box. And we'll line them up again once I have them all in there. This position tool will really save you a lot of room. It lines them up for you where they'll still be even. So that's the undated month calendar part of it. You can add the numbers in here, or you can just kind of leave it at that and let your customer, or you can add them in as you need them. Okay, so from this point, we have this, and I want to add something down here. We can't leave that part blank. So I normally like to just simply add a note box at the bottom. When we have this much space, I'll add more than one. But You can either leave it at one note box or just add one note box. But I'm going to make it two. You can also add a spot right here for like important dates if you want it or not. But I'm going to add notes right here. It don't really need to be that big. And down here, I will add like some important date boxes on the bottom. That should be big enough to get through. All right. And you may not need like three areas um for important dates. So I wouldn't actually just leave that like that. Like this would work in my personal life, but for others it may not work. So you well no, let's just not leave it like that. Um hmm, Appointments, and we will leave this at short term goals. We'll put short term goals right here. All right. So one more thing I want to show you right quick is something like, let's say you want to add, if you did want to add something to it, like maybe a flower background, you can simply go to your elements that will be in the left hand corner, come down to flowers or any background, like a color background. Let's say you wanted to add a blue background. You would come here. You will come here. Let me go back. Find the color you want or find the background you want. You would right click it. You would come down to set image as the background, and that's how it will look. So now we're seeing that brown. Now we can go and see that no, that brown doesn't look right with that blue, or if it did or didn't like. But let's say it didn't look brown right with the blue. We would change it. We would unlock those boxes and change the color to that, and then you can change all the boxes that's unlocked. Put it like that. But that drowned out our writing some. That wouldn't work. So let's go back and take all of this off. Take all of the blue background off. And just do a flower background. That won't drown it out. I'll show you in another video how to stop that from happening. That don't look bad. We can use that for the background. But that's how, like, let's say you got this template from me instead of creating it. And I'm going to leave a link where you can just purchase this template already complete, and you can edit it out and change the background however you want. It'll be on my website. And the template that you would get wouldn't be this exact template, so I wouldn't be able to see you edit it. You would not be able to see me do any other edits or anyone else that would get a copy of the template. It would be a master template that only you could edit and see what's the edit. In less than 30 minutes, we have created the monthly planner slash the yearly planner portion. We're almost done. The rest of it won't be so long winded. We're getting ready to do the weekly agenda plan. On the weekly agenda, I want to add a portion for their shopping list and another small portion for their important dates, Monday through Sunday, an errand list that will go day by day. We're going to add areas where they can write in some lines where they can keep things separated. So this portion won't be as long as the rest of it, but you'll see how in less than 1 hour we can create a planner that you can sell online. In less than 30 minutes, we have created the monthly planner slash the yearly planner portion. We're almost done. The rest of it won't be so long winded. We're getting ready to do the weekly agenda plan. On the weekly agenda, I want to add a portion for their shopping list and another small portion for their important dates, Monday through Sunday, an errand list that will go day by day. We're going to add areas where they can write in some lines where they can keep things separated. So this portion won't be as long as the rest of it, but you'll see how in less than 1 hour we can create a planner that you can sell online. All right, before moving on any further, I want to show you one more thing. With the color, we can always change the color to the color of the background that we're using. So at this point, I know that that's the background that I want to use. So I want to change all the colors to the same to kind of more so match the background. And I think I'm going to go, I don't want to go too dark. I want to go in something where it still won't take up too much ink if it's printed, but at the same time, it'll look better with the background. But you can also use, like we said before, use this digitally where the background color wouldn't take up any ink. It would just be pretty. And I'm gonna do them one by one because I don't want it to change them all. Now on the whole, that looks a lot better to me. And as you're looking at it, you'll see where you can make minor adjustments to make it look better. I want to keep this same background going. So since I know I want to keep that same background, I'm going to go ahead and make another copy of that page for when I get ready to do something else. When I get ready for another part. So we're just going to duplicate that page. And I'm going to add this box right here. I'm going to change this from weekly planners. I'm going to use this portion for the daily affirmations. I'm going to lock this box so it doesn't move. And I'm going to see if this too big to make 7 of them. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to go back so we don't make the same mistake again. Lock this box and group this, and then when it does that, that shows that you're not leaving enough space for it to group it properly, to space it properly. So I may only be able to use this page for daily affirmations, which is fine. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to position it so it'll be in the, let me see, nope, can't do that. So I'm going to bring it back down. Daily affirmations, this page is done. So now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make a weekly planner that's going to pretty much include the same thing, but we want this to be an ultimate bundle so that it won't be as many pages that have to be edited. A lot of this to be ready and made to use. I will make this a weekly errand list, a daily errand list, or daily schedule. That's it. This page won't be anything specific. It's just going to really pretty much be a weekly planner that they can that anyone could use and just kind of, I don't need all of that. That anyone can use and just kind of use it for what they need it for. So I'm going to just do this and position them. Hold on. I'm going to add this, take this over farther. And I may not want to do this at all. I'm going to put that to the side for right now. I have another text in mind. And this will help with staying organized when using this. Also, use a week of tab so that a person can put like week 1 of December or week 2 of May or something like that. And we're going to use a text tab around it. A lot of this stuff you can find right in like the elements. Make it smaller, and I'm going to put it right here. It's something about that that's throwing me off. Mm. I'm sorry for the silence. I'm trying to figure out, is this how, do I want to continue doing it like this or no? But I think I am. All right, so that's the next part of the weekly planner. So far we have, this is what we're up to. And this is a sellable planner so far. You know, you can kind of even sell this as it is now, but we're not done yet. On this next page, I want to add in an hourly schedule. I want to go back and use the same background that I've been using. I'm going to put this for the whole, well, no, I'm not. Really trying to get my thoughts straight on how I want this to look, because how I had envisioned it before, it's not really adding up with how I want it to look now. So I think I'm just going to go back to my original plan of how I wanted it to look at first. It's a lot easier and quicker ways of doing this. This is just the easiest way for me right now. I'm gonna lock this right quick because I want to do something else right now, but I don't want that to move. That's how I want that to look, but not that color. Let's see if I get them all. And I did. Okay. And I may not want that like that. I probably do want this behind. And then at that point, what you would do is you would go back and you would change all of the times from 6 a.m. And I think I was able to put enough boxes in here to go from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. But if you see down here, if you wanted to add more on your template, or if you were editing this template, you would have more room to add, more times in the top or the bottom. But I'm going to leave that at this for the hourly planner. Okay, and last but not least, I want to do a simple daily planner, a simple one-page daily planner that's going to have just the day up here or up here somewhere. We're going to put daily affirmation at the bottom. We're going to put a meal plan right here. We're going to put an area for notes right here, and that's it, and we're done. And you will see at the end of this video how you can create a simple daily planner in less than an hour, and edit it to your own liking and to something that you can sell, or sell just a template where your customer could edit it themselves. And they can edit it themselves to, just change, minor things, because sometimes a person to see it and they like it, it have all the text that it need, and but it's not like the color that they would like, or something like that. And if they have the template for it, they can go back in and edit it, themselves, or just go back in and use it when they need it. I'll make it a little bigger for you. Why am I spelling this thinking up? And they're already pretty much equally spaced. It's just another area for notes. As you can tell, pretty much everything, that I will add on one, I pretty much add them on all of my planners and things. That way, if a person say, well, I don't want this right here, can you add it right there? Or can you, instead of adding a date there, can we just add a date there? It's easy for me to just go back and change it instead of, trying to make them all different. I try to sell templates where it's easy for a person to just go back and change what they don't like, or get in contact with me where I can change the parts that they don't like. And I'm gonna show you something else with this part right here. I'm gonna make this long, and instead of me leaving that like this, I'm gonna show you one more thing that we can do. And I added this in another one of my videos, but I didn't add it in like in a tutorial. But I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna show you how to make it lines instead of like it was. So that's that. And I'm going to add 6 lines. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm only going to bring the lines to about right here. I'm going to lock this box. Now they have another little section to just write in. And that's it, guys. We have, at this point, I feel like this with a little bit more, editing to it, make the colors blend in a little bit more, or change them to whatever colors you would like. I feel like this would be a fully sellable planner bundle. Please consider liking and subscribing for more videos that I'm going to